wish the audience at Broadway Beat a happy, prosperous, and serene holiday season. Whether it's Christmas, Kwanzaa, or Hanukkah, it doesn't matter. We're one family at Christmas.
At Broadway Beat, I wish you the happiest, healthiest, most beautiful holiday season with your best friends and your family and the rest of the world. Just remember the rest of the world. It's not as lucky as we are. But I wish you lots of love. I sure give you mine. Bye.
Have a great holiday, and stay safe and stay warm, and peace.
Fa la 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 fa la la. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on your troubles will be out of sight. Ooh. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. La la la. From now on your troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Until then we'll have to muddle through somehow. And have yourself a merry little Christmas. Through the years we all will be together, if the fates allow. Hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Fa la 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 la.
Good evening. Happy holidays. And please, drink responsibly.
Hello, I'm Richard Ridge, and welcome to Broadway Beat's Holiday Show. On December 10th, I had the privilege of hosting BroadwayWorld.com on Ice, a holiday experience at Joe's Pub. It was a benefit for Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS. The evening featured musicals that took place during the holidays or opened during this time of year. It was produced by Robert Diamond, directed by Richard J. Alexander, with musical direction by Ben Toth, and featured everyone from Michael Arden to Jill O'Hara, the original star of Promises, Promises. Here are some highlights from that memorable evening.
I've got a confession to make. I am older than I ever intended to be. And still believe in Santa Claus. See, when I was a kid, I used to go to Macy's, and Santa used to let me sit in his lap. Fat guys like to do that. And then I go back and I tell all my friends, I met Santa Claus, I met Santa Claus. And they'd say, no, you did not meet Santa Claus on account of because he don't exist. No, there ain't no such thing. No. It was one great big world full of no's. Well, For a while, I was acting nice. And I started acting naughty. Which is like nice, only without underwear. Kind of like Britney Spears. Well, finally I decided I wanted an answer once and for all. So I wrote to the Chicago Sun-Times, on account of, because that's where I'm from, Chicago. I said, is there a Santa Claus? And guess what? The editor printed a reply in the paper. Yes, Virginia, there is a Santa Claus. That's me. I always wanted my name in the paper. Your little friends are wrong, Virginia. Not believe in Santa Claus? Well, they may as well not believe in fairies. And I believe in fairies. Do you believe in fairies? Oh, clap if you're a fairy! I'm going to have me a swell Christmas this year. And Christmas morning, on account of because I've been so good, underneath the Christmas tree, I know I'm going to find me a toy. Oh, heck, I've been real good. I'm going to find me 2 toys. They'll frame me better. Oh, think big, Virginia, think big! I am going to find me a whole bunch of toys! He sees you when you're sleeping, and he knows when you're awake. He gives you presents when you're good. Here a ring, there a ring, everywhere a ring-a-ling, but always in the best of taste. Oh, I love Santa and his elves, and they love me for loving them, and I love them for loving me. You know, we just love each other because it's Christmas, and there's love everywhere.
All of us from a chorus line wish you a happy holiday season. All of us here at Tarzan wish you a happy holiday season.
Suddenly my world's gone and changed its face, but I still know where I'm going. I have had my mind spun around in space, yet I've watched it growing. And oh, if you're listening, God, please don't make it hard to know if we should believe the things that we see. Tell us, should we try and stay, or should we run away, or would it be better just to let things be? Living here in this brand new world might be a fantasy, but it's taught me to love, so it's real, real, real to me. And I've learned that we must look inside our hearts to find a world full of love, like yours, like mine, like
Remember this show, Promises, Promises. You're going to hear a lot about this show tonight. It's one of my favorites, the David Merrick musical. It had a book by Neil Simon and a score by Burt Bacharach and Hal David. It was based on... Go ahead, clap, go right ahead. Because, you know, the interesting thing is this is the only Broadway score that Burt Bacharach and Hal David wrote. It was based on the Billy Wilder movie The Apartment. You all know that with Jack Lemmon and Shirley MacLaine, right? But in the musical, it starred Jerry Orbach, who won a Tony Award for C.C. Bass. Oh, please, you know, this is all I know. I can't tell you. I don't even know who's running the country, so go ahead. In the opening of Act 2, Neil Simon wrote this classic scene in which C.C. Baxter is locked out of his apartment on Christmas Eve because, of course, he gave his key to one of the many executives who were having that extramarital affair in his apartment. And he goes on Christmas Eve to Clancy's bar for a little holiday cheer. There he meets Margie McDougal, Here are Jill Eikenberry and Michael Tucker.
Because it's Christmas, not a time to be alone with memories. Christmas is supposed to be a happy holiday. Throw a little joy my way.
Do we really have to stay?
Throw a little joy my way.
Because it's Christmas, just the perfect night for us to dance and sing. Christmas is supposed to be a happy holiday. Happy holiday. So throw a little joy my way.
Hi, we're Jill Eikenberry.
And Michael Tucker.
And we'd like to wish everybody at Broadway Beat a very happy holiday season.
And a Happy New Year.
Well, I adore Christmas. I always have. You know, when I grew up in northwestern Pennsylvania, we didn't have much money, but at Christmas we had real butter. That was extraordinary. And actually, I'm thinking of one thing I did for my husband's step-grandmother, Lucy, lived in Fort Worth, Texas, and a few years ago, she was 90 years old, and I thought, she liked Christmas. What can you give a 90-year-old bedridden woman? So I got up about 5 o'clock in the morning, and I took a video camera, and I went around to Fifth Avenue, and I filmed the windows of Tiffany and Cartier, and I walked all the way down to Rockefeller Center, and there was nobody there, and it was still dark. So there's the tree gleaming on the ice, and I just made a video to send her of all these things, and she loved it. And New York at Christmas is absolutely wonderful.
What do you get when you fall in love? A guy with a pin to burst your bubble. That's what you get for all your trouble. I'll never fall in love again. I'll never fall in love again. What do you get when you kiss a guy? You get enough germs to catch pneumonia. After you do, he'll never phone ya. I'll never fall in love again. I'll never fall in love again. Don't tell me what it's all about, 'cause I've been there and I'm glad I'm out of those chains that bind you. That is why I'm here to remind you, what do you get when you fall in love? You only get lies and pain and sorrow. So for at least until tomorrow, I'll never fall in love again. I'll never fall in love again.
Well, I don't know if it's a favorite holiday memory, but when I was in Rent, they never give you any holiday off. So I remember working on every holiday. For every year that I was in Rent, we worked on Thanksgiving, we worked on Christmas, we worked on Christmas Eve, we worked on New Year's Eve Day. So those are the memories I have of actually performing here during the holidays. But this year, we're lucky enough to have Christmas Eve and Christmas Day off, and I'm going to spend it, with my family and spend Hanukkah with my family, and I'm really looking forward to it. Christmas time in Manhattan is a wonderful, wonderful place and wonderful time.
I'm Kurt Dominy. And I'm Josh Walden. And we'd like to wish everyone at Broadway Beat happy holidays.
We love you, Broadway loves you, and thank you for watching.
Hello, my name is Ruben Flores, and to all of you at Broadway Beat, I want to wish you a Feliz Navidad. Love everyone.
Here we go again! Feliz Navidad. Come on, I want to hear you. Come on, out this side.
próspero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my
It's coming on Christmas. They're cutting down trees, putting up reindeer and singing songs of joy and peace. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. It don't snow here, it stays pretty green. I'm gonna make a lot of money and I'm gonna quit this crazy scene. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. Oh, I wish I had a river so long I could teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I made my baby cry. He tried hard to help me, you know, he put me at ease. And he loved me so not, he made me weak in the knees. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I'm so hard to handle, I'm selfish and I'm sad. Now I've gone and lost the best baby that I ever had. Oh, I wish I had a river I would skate away on. I wish I had a river so long I would teach my feet to fly. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. I made my baby say goodbye. It's coming on Christmas. They're cutting down trees, they're putting up reindeer and singing songs of joy and peace. Oh, I wish I had a river I could skate away on. Thank you.
Dashing through the field of white on this happy Christmas night, off we go through the snow. Bells ringing, we'll be singing jingle bells, jing jangle. Jingle bells, jing jangle. Jingle bells, jing jangle. Jingle bells, jing jangle. We're so lucky to live in America. Papa, can you hear me? In a one-horse open sleigh.
Maybe it's much too early in the game. Oh, but I thought I'd ask you just the same. What are you doing New Year's? New Year's Eve. Wonder whose arms will hold you good and tight when it's exactly 12 o'clock at night, welcoming in the new year, New Year's Eve. Maybe I'm crazy to suppose I'd ever be the one you chose out of the 1,000 invitations you'll receive. Ah, but in case I stand one little chance, here comes the jackpot question in advance. What are you doing New Year's? New Year's Eve.
One of the most beautiful musicals of all time, Annie. Oh, look, I have my two. From a very bizarre production of Annie, right? Well, of course you know that Annie took place during the Depression in 1933, right? We all know that, right? Now, before the notorious Les Mis firings, there were the Annie massacres. Anybody know about that? Seriously? Oh, yeah. The beloved musical. Back at Christmas time in December of 1979, producers Lewis Allen and Mike Nichols pink-slipped 9 cast members in Annie, including an overgrown Sarah Jessica Parker, who was playing Annie, right? Could you imagine pink-slipping Sarah Jessica Parker? Can you imagine all those orphans out in the snow at Christmas time? Leave it to the big bad producer. He probably said, "Happy holidays."
If she wants to leave you, well, let her, says a practical voice in my head. Any sensible man would forget her, forget her, forget her. So Thanksgiving never happened, and Bermuda is a blur. And I'm not the type to waste time over things that never were. Were you really my obsession till our ship of pleasure sank? No, I guess I must have dreamt you, cause the whole year is a blank. And I don't remember crying, and I can't recall your touch, cause I'd never be so stupid as to open up so much. Did I really say I need you? No, the words just don't ring true, cause I don't remember talking, and I don't remember laughing, and I don't remember wanting, I do not remember needing, I do not remember Tuesday, I do not remember April, and I don't remember Christmas, and I don't remember you!
Everybody who watches Broadway Beat, happy and healthy holiday season. Peace out.
Bring him peace, bring him joy. He is young, he is only a boy. You can take, you can give. Let him be, let him live. If I die, let me die. Let him live. Bring him home. Bring him home. Bring him
Hi, this is Natalie Toro, and I'd like to wish everyone at Broadway Beat a happy holiday, happy Chanukah, happy Kwanzaa, whatever it takes, have a happy.
go buy unemployment. You think I like doing all these benefits for free? And we need to make some money. Need to make some money. Santa Monica, California. Need a little Chris. Must.
We hope you enjoyed our holiday show. We'd like to close out with Striking 12, the musical which is currently playing at the Darrell Roth Theater. We'd like to wish all of you a happy, healthy holiday season, and we'll see you in the new year. Good night.